Okay, let's take off our red and blue hats for a second and discuss Medicaid. Judge for yourself based on individual family needs, whether or not the removal of Medicaid will affect your family. Now, there's currently a bill being presented in Congress by Republicans to strike $880 billion from the Medicaid budget, as well as 20% from the SNAP program. The only problem is that the entire amount of $880 billion is what is allotted to Medicaid in a federal budget. So in essence, they are removing Medicaid. Now, if this doesn't apply to you, this will be a little bit more than a blip on your screen. And you may be saying, well, if I don't have it, I don't need it. Although keep in mind, even though some may not be directly affected, there are many people within your family group or friends that depend on Medicaid heavily. If that lifeline is cut, will you step in to help out? Are you even in a position to do so? Medicaid was set up as a safety net for if you ever felt on hard times, you have a place to turn. As you know, circumstances can turn on a dime. One day you're on top of the world, and due to some unfortunate circumstance, you are scraping to get by. If you are one of the millions of families that are affected, that could collapse your world. While Medicaid programs are managed by each individual state, they are regulated and partially funded by the federal government. Cutting Medicaid from the federal budget is cutting a lifeline to millions of Americans regardless of your political leanings. What individuals will be most affected by the eradication of Medicaid? Pregnant women with low income, children of low-income families, children in foster care, people with disabilities, parents or caregivers with low income. Again, regardless of your political leanings, if you fall into any of these categories, you will be directly affected. Were these promises that were made to you during the run-up to the election? Make no mistake, it is the Republican Party's agenda to eradicate such crucial programs in order to make room for tax cuts for the wealthiest people in this country. I am an independent voter, so this is not a liberal or Democrat talking point. Look it up for yourself, or better yet, don't, and wait till it gets here.